Hey, what's going on, guys? So Davinci Resolve 18 is out there, and it's been out there for a few weeks now. But there is a new feature in beta 2 what kind of blows my mind, and I mean, it's really helpful and it saves a ton of time. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lau. I make videos on the internet about filmmaking because that's what I do. So, what's this new feature and why is everybody speaking about it? Well, this new feature is called Object Mask. And if you don't know where it is, I'm gonna show you right now. So let's jump into the computer and I'll tell you more about it. Okay guys, so this project, it's an old project what I done with a friend from London. She's a designer. And I'm gonna take this clip and make another one, make a copy. So where you find this object mask? I mean, you have to go to color page because, yeah, they put everything in the color page. Why can't we have object mask in Fusion? Alright, so if you are in color page and you go down on the right, you're gonna see magic mask. So if you go on magic mask, you have two small options, and this is person and object. I tried person to use it on persons, of course, but I find that object mask works actually way better than person, even on persons, even on people. I mean, this is the footage, and we have this, and what do? Well, you just draw strokes on top of the objects what you wanna be tracked. So in this case, we have our dancer. This is my friend Remy. He's a dancer. He does contemporary. He does a lot of contemporary. I mean, I can't even move how he does. So we're gonna draw a simple blue line on top of him. And I'm gonna make it as long and as big as possible because we want that Davinci Resolve knows, okay, take all of that part. And if you don't have highlight mask up on, just turn it on from here. And then anytime soon, we should see our selection. And if I go really close in here, you can see that I've done a pretty good job, like straight away. And there is a bit of issues, but it's nothing what can be fixed with another stroke. So once you have object mask on, how do you cut something out? I mean, you press Alt on your keyboard and you're gonna see that eyedropper, you're gonna have a minus there, so that means it's gonna subtract something. So you draw another line where you wanted to subtract, and it's gonna subtract. Then we need to draw one more. And now Davinci Resolve with his neural engine knows that don't track that and don't mask that. And if you are looking down here on the grass, we have another small piece what we have to subtract. Is this grass down there? I think it just take it confusing for his leg. Yeah, his leg, because now when I subtract the grass, it subtracted his leg as well. So let's draw another line on top of his leg. And this is not a one-click procedure. I mean, and it's not perfect. But imagine if you have to do this by hand. I mean, it's gonna take you hours. Because I've done once a rotoscoping by hand and it wasn't fun at all. You have to really like it to do all that rotoscoping. So now that we have our subject masked, what do we do from here? Well, it's quite simple. If you go down, if you ever use Magic Mask before, you know that you have down to track forward, track backwards, or track both ways. I like to use track both ways because it's just faster. And also as well, if you go down, you're gonna have some settings and you have quality, faster or better. Faster is gonna track it faster and better is gonna track it better. And the mask is gonna be better. So depends on your time. That's what you're gonna choose. But for this purpose, for this video, we're gonna go with faster because yeah, I have a 1088 gigabytes on this. I don't think it's gonna do very fast on better. I mean, it doesn't do very fast on faster either. So okay, so let's track this. Let's track it backwards and forwards. And as you see, we are just a little bit past middle, so we should be fine. And we are tracking. It's just amazing how it stays, because to do this by hand, so many frames, so fast, nah, it's gonna take you hours to do it. And yeah, there's gonna be mistakes where Davinci Resolve doesn't actually know, because it's an AI, it's not made by humans, it's not made by hand, but it's way better than actually like spending hours doing this. Davinci, what do you use there? Because I would like to know. And I've been using it for one project, and that was just like trying it out for fun in a project, and I was like, wow, this is way better than it was before. I'm gonna speed this tracking up because it's gonna take a while.
Few hours later, His Majesty.
Okay, so it's tracked. Now if I'm looking at the footage, it just looks so good. I mean, it doesn't look amazing. For example, here, it just missed his arm. Oh no, his arm is out of the frame, okay? That makes a bit more sense. And we can go on better, but that's gonna take way longer. So this is the object mask, and this is how it works. And yeah, you can go and play a little bit with the settings, but you have to do that. I can tell you numbers, just so you know numbers, okay, what number should you use? I can't tell you that. You have to do it on your own because it's different from video to video. My settings on here are not gonna be the same as your settings on there. And I know that some people are like, no, I want numbers. I can't give you exact numbers because your videos is not the same as my video. And the other way around. Now, one thing what I'm asking myself is, why didn't I put this on Fusion? Because it would have been way more helpful in there than in the color page. I mean, yes, Davinci Resolve, it's a leading industry for colors. But put it in color page and then put it in Fusion as well. Because you already have the algorithm, you already have the code for color. How hard it is to take this code and put it in the Fusion page? I mean, I don't think it's that hard. Okay, so there is a workaround to actually bring this into Fusion. And what you have to do is make the clip a compound clip. Then go inside of the compound clip, make there your mask and your track and everything. And then bring the compound clip into Fusion. And you have a completely isolated subject. I mean, this looks good. This looks good to me. I mean, not the masking because this is on faster and it's not perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not doing it by hand, but it's fast. I mean, I'm looking at the video and yeah, it's speechless. Yeah, there is parts where it didn't done a great job. Like here, you see this grass behind there that shouldn't be there. There's parts in the beginning here where it misses some parts of the dress, but in the rest, I mean, it looks really good. Yeah, it looks good. This is a good feature, and if you play with it, I bet you can make it better. I mean, I haven't had enough time to play with the magic mask, but this looks like something what I'm gonna use from now on because there are times when you actually want to cut out objects just so you put something behind them, or I don't know, even for color grading, but more for effects. This for special effects, and I'm not an expert on that, but this it's really good for even just like putting text. I mean, I can take a text from here, drop it in there. I know, what should I write? Where is the text? Here. Let's go object mask. And if we put this the other way around, that's it. Now our text is behind the subject. I mean, this looks good. And yes, Lao uses way too lot. I mean, I need to take that word out of shit. Control Z. Make a few effects. Just go here and use it as an add. Or no. No. Use it as normal because that's tracked. Now enable the clip under it. And bam. You have a text behind your dancer. I mean, I have a text behind my dancer. You have a text behind anything what you want to do. Okay guys, so if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, maybe share it with someone, and let me know down on the comments what you're gonna use the object mask for, because I'm gonna use it for color grading and effects. I mean, that's the main what I'm gonna use it for. The rest, I don't know what's gonna come, because sometimes you use an effect but you don't actually plan to use it for something else. See you in the next one, guys. Oh, and yeah, do you realize that this is a new angle? I don't know, do you like it? I kinda like it. I mean, this is good for tutorials and anything what has to do with a computer, even like just like talking hell. This is good. Anyway, see you on the next one.